Today's topic of the e-commerce lecture number 10 is about the web-based e-commerce. What is this web-based e-commerce? So we will cover the web-based online promotional tools and techniques, web banner advertisements, web traffic analysis, and log files. So let's start with the first topic, website online promotional tools and techniques. The web-based e-commerce based on these certain techniques like search engine optimization, SEO. You are very familiar with this word. The meaning of this search engine optimization is making the website fast loading and secure, implementing the meta tags on each page correctly, using well optimized images with proper alt tags, making the design responsive, adding an XML sitemap, and so on. Helpful tools for SEO: Bing Webmaster Tools and Google Search Console. These are the free online tools to monitor and maintain the presence of websites. They provide easy tools to submit website to their search engines, helps to quickly index website pages, helps to find the errors on websites, helps to check how websites are performing on their search engines, and much more. The second tool is Yoast SEO plugin for WordPress. If website is developed in WordPress, this tool provides easy to use plugin to make website more SEO friendly effortlessly. Second is search engine marketing. This is another promotional tool and technique, search engine marketing. SEM is a type of internet marketing procedure which helps the website owners to research, submit, and position out the website within search engines. As a result of that, website will achieve maximum visibility and traffic. I hope it is clear to you that if you are doing a web-based business, first of all, you know how to do the internet marketing and what to do in the internet marketing. So the helpful tools for the SEM is Keyword Planner by Google AdWords. To use this tool, user needs to create a Google AdWords account to access the Keyword Planner tool. This is a very good and free tool research on targeted keywords to take further decision. Open Site Explorer by Moz. This tool helps to check the backline profile of websites to find link building opportunities. What is this backlink? It is a backlink profile of website to find link building opportunities. The meaning of this is backlink. When a particular website, the link of particular website is mentioned on the another website, or you can access the one website by clicking the link from the another website. That is called the backlink. The third is content marketing. Content marketing is a marketing technique that can be the description of product, can be a press release, or can be an informative post for blog. Helpful tools for content marketing is CopyScript. This one of the best and cost-effective plagiarism checker tools that can easily check articles for duplicate matching content on the web. Grammarly, this is a great free tool to check all grammar, spelling, and punctuation mistakes on content. It also comes with a free add-on for Microsoft Words for easy fixing all your mistakes at the time of writing your article. Or content writers are also available in the market. If you don't want to use such tools, you can contact the very well versed content writers, pay them, and they will write the content for your product. Blogging is a great technique to enhance content marketing goal. With the help of blogging, user can host videos, images, podcasts, text articles, news topics on blog. Helpful tools for blogging platform. There are several good blogging platforms like best platforms to create your blog and choosing WordPress for your blogging. FeedBurner. This is a web feed management tool. FeedBurner can help to create and share the RSS feed of blog. The fifth one is SMM, social media marketing. It is a process of gaining consumers' attention via social media websites such as Facebook, Twitter, Google, etc. This is also called a digital marketing. So useful tools for social media marketing are Buffer. Using Buffer, you can easily able to schedule your new and old blog post and website content to share on your social profiles automatically as per your schedule. This can help you to share your best content to the best suitable audience in a proper time. Google Analytics. Although this is a web analytics tool, this is also the best tool to measure the social traffic your website is getting. This will help you to understand how your marketing plan is working for each social media website. The sixth is email marketing. Directly sending a promotional mail to mass audience. For example, when you launch a new service, you can send a customized mail to all your local and potential customers, informing them about the benefits of your service and pricing details. Useful tools for email marketing are MailChimp. This is a tool to easily manage and send emails to all your email subscribers. This is a very popular and comprehensive platform where you can create a highly engaging newsletter, schedule your email, and can also able to track the performance of your campaigns. MailPoet newsletters. Again, if your website is developed in WordPress, then you can use this plugin to create your mailing list and can send scheduled email newsletter to your subscribers all from your WordPress dashboard. Web banner advertisements. A banner ad or a web banner is an advertisement displayed into a web page. The advertisement consists of an image, .jpg, png, gif, or of a multimedia object usually created using Flash. Those banner ads can be static or animated depending on the technology used to make them. It is intended to attract traffic to a website by linking to the website of the advertiser. I think you have very familiar with these such banners when you open the Yahoo or Reddit or India Mart or some other popular websites, you will see the banners there for advertisement. The static banner ad can be a simple image or a visual that is acting just like an ad but in a digital ecosystem. You can click on it and get to the website or landing page of the advertisement. An animated banner ad or web banner is a type of digital advertising that is delivered by an ad server. The purpose is the same as the one for the static banner ad to get noticed on the website and make the user click on it. So this is an example of banner ad. This is a banner. When you click on this, you will get all the details about this particular ad. Advantages of web banner advertisements. Increasing customer traffic. The banner ad encourages the visitors to go on the advertiser's website by clicking on it, and through this method, the ad is paid in many ways. Sell a product. Banner ads encourage customers to buy certain products, and here it's all about the right context and placement. For it to be relevant and effective, the banner ad placed on a certain website has to be related to that niche and to offer an answer to the question the visitor that ended up on the website has. Example, Airbnb's success and reach were made possible through Google Display Ads. Grab customers' attention. Capturing someone's attention nowadays can be very challenging, especially in the digital environment where it's all about being creative. So it is important to know how to design everything from scratch so that it will make outstanding banner ad and gets attention from the crowd on the blog. Banner ads must be created for target market by using animation, classy fonts, neat background, etc. Announcing discounts and sales. Another way for the businesses to generate and increase revenue is through sales and discounts. To reach potential customers, banner ads are better way. Measuring web advertisement effectiveness. The effectiveness of web advertisements are measured by increased web traffic, conversions, engagement, and reach. Increased web traffic. Web traffic is the number of people who visited website. Track the effectiveness of a campaign by comparing traffic data from before, during and after the campaign. The web post should provide reports from logged visits to site on a daily, weekly or monthly basis. A good way to make sure of increased traffic is to use a unique promotional code in the ad and ask customers to use this code when placing orders online. Conversions. Conversions can include many different calls to action, such as sales, clicks, and registrations. Banner ads use unique codes that track viewer interaction from the first click to the capture of registration information all the way to the completion of a sale when possible. Using unique tracking codes to measure the number, frequency, and type of conversions allows advertisers to see which ads are most effective. Engagement. Dwell is a term used to describe the proportion of impressions that users engaged with and the duration of engagement. Bounce touch, click, and interaction are all metrics measured to compute dwell. Increased dwell means increased user interaction, which means an effective online advertising campaign. Reach. Exposure is a key measurement of effective web advertising. Measuring the number of people who see your ads is critical to ensuring a successful ad campaign. Cookies which track unique page visits on users' devices allow ad servers to report on the number of visitors reached with a single campaign. Web traffic analysis. The website has become the first and probably main source of information and product service selection for prospectors. Web traffic analysis is an important task to analyze web traffic as per day, weekly, monthly to analyze following concerns. So web analysis consists of optimization, measure, report, and analysis. To understand how visitors perceive websites and which pages on websites are delivering real result. To analyze unique visitors of site, which area of website they appreciate and which one they don't like. To generate information like search engine, keywords, errors in website, and outbound links, that is links that are coming from other sites. To know which reports are significant and how they can be useful in analyzing potential customers. Web analytics. Web analysis is done by web analytic tools. These tools read log files from the popular web servers like Microsoft, IIS, Apache, NCSA, and other web servers and generate log files like ZZ, zip for downloading. Website owner can analyze his website logs and improve their site based on the stats displayed on web analytics tools. Web analytics is the measurement, collection, analysis, and reporting of data computing internet data for purposes of understanding and optimizing web. Web analytics provides information about the number of visitors to a website and number of page views. Google Analytics is the most widely used on-site web analytics service, although new tools are emerging that provide additional layers of information, including heat maps and session replay. The web analytics service also manages the process of assigning a cookie to the user, which can uniquely identify them during their visit and in subsequent visits. Cookie acceptance rates vary significantly between websites and may affect the quality of data collected and reported. Log files. Web log files are the text files which get generated whenever there is an interaction between user and web. Each user interaction with web will record it as a single record in the web log file. Generally, web server logs are stored on server side and log file records contain fields such as IP address, URL access, timestamp, number of bytes, method used for making request and protocol details. Web log files can be used to understand or study the web user behavior. The data which is stored in web log files will be consisting of huge amount of information with some kind of incomplete and unwanted data to a web. A sample web log record is shown below like this. This is the IP address. The hyphen shows anonymous user ID, and all these are the dates, time, uh, the web access time, and all the details like HTTP request method, time zone, number of bytes transmitted, etc. So this is what the details of log files. What is log analysis? Log analysis is the process of going through log files to learn something from the data. Some common reasons include development and quality assurance, creating a program for application and checking for problematic bugs to make sure that it functions properly. Network troubleshooting, responding to and fixing system errors in a network. Customer service, determining what happened when a customer had a problem with a technical product. Security issues, investigating incidents of hacking and other instructions. Compliance matters, gathering information in response to corporate or government policies. Technical SEO helps in finding keywords for optimum SEOs. Log file analysis for promotion. In e-commerce business, log file of web server provides information that allows measuring and analyzing the visits of an e-shop. Web traffic is mainly measured by analysis of log files. Log files contain very detailed information about each request. The data have to be very carefully selected. Page tagging. Page tagging requires an extra web server to whom the visitor's browser is automatically sent. This server collects the log data generated by this visit and stores it to a specific database for each site based on an account number. Log file analysis for promotion. These are the page tagging advantages and disadvantages. The advantages are breaks through proxy and caching server provides more accurate session tracking. Track client-side events by JavaScript, Flash, and Web 2.0. Client-side capture of e-commerce data and server-side access can be problematic. Visitor data can be collected, processed in near real time. Program updates performed for user by the vendor. Data storage and archiving performed for user by the vendor. Disadvantages. Setup errors lead to data loss. If user makes a mistake with tags, data is lost and user cannot go back and reanalyze. Firewalls can mangle or restrict tags, cannot track bandwidth or completed downloads. Tags are set when page file is requested, not when the download is complete. Cannot track search engine spiders, robots, ignore page tags. So these are the disadvantages of the page tagging. Log file analysis advantages. Historical data can be reprocessed easily. No firewall issues to worry about. Can track bandwidth and completed downloads. Also differentiate completed and partial. Track search engine spiders bots by default. Track mobile visitors by default. Proxy catching inaccuracies. If a page is cached, no record is logged on web server. No event tracking. JavaScript Flash Web 2.0. No JavaScript Flash Web 2.0 tracking. Program updates performed by user on team. Data storage and archiving. performed by user on team. So these are the references for the current lecture, and thank you very much.